All right, a lot of people are having issues with this Easy Landing Page Pro, as was I. For about 3 days, I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to get this up, hitting support up, and coming out to be a few issues with my hosting site as to why I couldn't get it to come up properly. But some of the things I ran into when I was trying to put this together, maybe I can answer a few of your questions. Um, this is my landing page that I have set up finally after 3 days. But anyways, going back to the landing page pro, you go in here. You start off create my landing page. Now, if you don't have your domain and hosting set up, you can click on the right button. This will walk you through all the steps of setting that up properly. But we already have ours, so let's go to the left here. Under here, this is where you're going to put your domain that you choose to put your landing page on, and the folder name if you choose. Just like the example shows, make sure you're putting HTTP, and then whatever your page is going to be. So I'm going to set mine up under this. Folder name here, you can leave this empty if you don't plan on having multiple landing pages for that domain. If you do that, though, I found this out later. If you don't put a / at the end of your address when you go to try to pull it up, it's not going to come up properly. You're going to get a 404 error, I think it is. So make sure you have that / at the end of it when you go to search for that address in your browser bar. But I have multiple landing pages under this address here. So we're going to put a folder name in here. So we'll do test demo 3. And then click next. Now, doing the folder, this is actually just setting up a directory structure under that domain name. So what you'll do is when you go to put the information into a browser, you'll put in the address, and then / and then whatever that folder name is. That'll be your actual link to the landing page. So yeah, let's see. So we click next. We go down here. Yeah, FTP server information. Now, FTP server information, this is going to be, you can do this one of 3 ways. The easiest is just to do a name structure, like your www liquid-hmedia.com. This is my initial domain name I have set up under my hosting. So if you have multiple domain names set up as add-ons, when you do your FTP server information, this is going to be what your initial domain name that you set up that hosting service with. So like I said, mine's liquid-h. You can do www or FTP. That'll route to the same location. Or if you know the actual IP address for the website, you can input the information there as well. But whichever is easier for you. Most people do www just because that's a more common structure for people. FTP username, this is going to be your actual login data for your hosting site. So you go to HostMonster, HostGate, or whatever you use to log into your domain. This will be the information you put here. So mine's already saved in here. And then put whatever, once again, your password for your domain name. That's what you're going to input down here at the bottom. So go to the next. All right, here you're going to pick your whichever template you choose to mess with. Now, template number 8. Another gentleman was having issues with this. I did it once and I got the same issue. So there's a syntax error in it. I'm not quite sure exactly why that was kicking at. I really didn't look too far into it, but I do know that there was an issue with this template here, so I'd kind of stay away from this. But several of the other ones were working just fine. I haven't tested each individual one, so I can't tell you if they're all going to work right, but most of them that I've tested so far, it works fine. So we'll choose this one here. Go to next. Not going to fill out this information. It's just a quick tutorial to help you out with something, help you out with some of the issues that are coming up. A lot of people are asking what the HTML AR code is. I had issues trying to figure this out as well. Whatever the autoresponder provider you're using, whether it be GetResponse, Aweber, iContact, Infusionsoft, this is going to be the actual HTML code that's generated once you create a web form under there. Um, I use GetResponse. This is the only one I've worked with, so I don't know anything about the other ones, but this will kind of give you a general idea of what to be looking for. Under GetResponse, you go in there. Now, if you go to the top, web forms, you're going to create new. It's going to set up the design phase. Now, depending on which type of template you use, whether it asks for a name and an email or just an email, you'll have to set this up accordingly. Like this one we chose, this one doesn't have a name, so we'll click on this button here where it says name, and it'll remove the name text input field. After you have that set up, you go to the next step. Now under settings up here, you're going to name your web form just so you can, this is for your personal reference, that way you can keep track with it. Down here at the bottom, these options here are referring to where you want to, what you want to send to the customer once they input their information. This is where you're going to put like your Empower Network referral address URL. You'll put that in here, or your big idea mastermind, whatever that referral URL, that's what you'll put in here. If you're doing like ClickBank or something like that you're setting this landing page up for, whatever that hop code that they gave you, that's where you're going to put that information down here at the bottom. Essentially, whenever they fill out the information, whatever address you put down here, this is going to be the next page that pops up. So once you have that set up, you click next. This is where you're going to get your AR code on GetResponse. That's going to be this Hotmail, or excuse me, Hotmail, your hypertext code. Just take it, click all of it, or click and copy it all. Once you have that copied, right click, copy it. And you're going to go back into your Easy Landing Page Pro, and that's where you're going to get that's where you're going to post the information. Once you have that set up, go to next. Then fill out your privacy policy if you choose to include that information. Down here at the bottom, your tracking and analytics code. I've only used this tracking service, track.me. But essentially, once you have your tracker set up for whatever URL you're trying to track, you're going to get a JavaScript code. Once again, just copy it, go back to your Easy Landing Pro, and then paste it in that box there at the bottom. That way you can track your landing pages as you see fit. After you have that set up, then you're going to go to next again. Unique name of your landing page. This is just your reference. It makes no difference what you name it, just as long as you know that that's the name of whatever landing page you have set up. So we'll do test 3. After you have that, you click save. And there you go. You got test 3 here, and if you pull that up, excuse me. If you go to this URL, there's your landing page. I hope this kind of clears up a little bit of the problems that you guys might be having. I know I was having a ton of issues with this, and I'm glad, finally I was able to sort them out, dealing with customer service between Big Idea Mastermind and my hosting services, but was able to get it squared away, so good to go there. But if you have any more questions, just hit me up. I'll try to do what I can. Like I said, I'm not an expert at this by no means, but I spent enough time for the last 3 days with all kinds of errors that maybe I can kind of direct you how to square some of those away. All right. Thanks for watching.